What is the most important aspect that we need when we keep the Torah and the mitzvahs, the commandments that God gave us 3,328 years ago? The Chasam Sofer, his name was Moshe Sofer, a great, great sage, lived over 200 years ago, said when a boy becomes bar mitzvah, he's 13, a young daughter becomes 12, a bat mitzvah, the first mitzvah that you should teach them is the mitzvah of simcha. Simcha means to be joyful, to be happy. Why is that the first mitzvah that a bar mitzvah boy should be taught? It's interesting that it's not something that you commonly hear, but it is so important, this concept of simcha. But why? And the answer is very simple. Imagine you're a teacher, you have students. So there are students, and you announce, you give them homework, you give them classes. Some of the students have this sour face. Every class that you give, it doesn't matter how much effort you put in, how good it is, sour face. We got to do homework again. When is the break? And then there's a child, appreciates, loves the class, appreciates that even if it's difficult to do homework, it's for their benefit. Who would you prefer as a student? Who gives you more nachas? Who would you give a greater credit? Who would get the A+, even if his grades are not as good as the person who shows a sour face? God loves every one of us, but He does give us credit based on our attitude. He does give us credit when He sees that we learn to appreciate. We see that if it's God that's giving us everything, it must be the best thing in the world. And therefore, joy is the first thing that we should teach our children to accompany every mitzvah that you do. The secret of joy and happiness we'll learn in the next video.